Hello, guys, and welcome to another Bear World SMP lore stream. Guys, it's been a while. Damn. Okay, so we're gonna be starting with a lore stream now. So, yeah, it's going to be yeah, you know. Anyways, guys, sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream. Okay. By the way, from here on out, I'm probably gonna be streaming Bear World SMP here, but the VODs will go on the channel. All that jazz. So yeah, so let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. Hang on, guys. Overlay chat is here. Yeah, did it switch to here? No, it didn't. Okay, cool. Thanks, game. Jesus Christ. Now, by the way, it's okay if you don't sub and whatnot. I don't mind. Yeah. Please don't crash it. Nope, it didn't. You know why? I put my hotkeys this time. I put my hotkey. I put my hotkeys. Anyways, yeah, let's go. Let's do this. Where did the other two go? God damn. God fucking damn it.
It's missing.
Who?
How she got out. You're done.
Fuck. You!
Hey, I don't know.
Listen to me. Find out where she exited from and tell me about it. I gotta look for the guard that was in charge of this place.
What the hell has happened?
Then find out! Fuck. I can't believe this fucking happened. You! Who's in charge here? What the hell happened? How did she get past you? Where's Justin? Where's Justin?
My queen, if I could interject, he is currently waiting for you over in town hall.
Fucking goddamn it. You go tell him that I'm gonna be waiting to wait for me. I'm gonna go over there. You in charge here. Were you in charge during when this happened? Answer me, goddamn it. Follow me. You, from here on out, you're in charge. Make sure this shit doesn't happen again. Damn it. How did this fucking happen? Even so tight, this shouldn't be happening. I leaked for 2 days and this fucking happened. Fucking damn it. Damn it. Fucking damn it. Where's Justin? easy.
You don't need to shout my name. I already heard you, alright?
Damn it. How did this fucking happen?
I don't know, okay? I was already given the news just like you.
Fucking damn it. What was the guy that was following me? God damn it. Go look for him.
Okay,
God.
we'll worry about that in just a minute, okay? Let me tell you what they've explained to me, okay? Because I'm
Right.
not sure if they gave you all the details.
Tell me
Alright?
everything.
Alright, sit down. Alright. I was asleep when this was happening and I was woken abruptly. Alright. So according to some sources, especially the guard that was in charge of keeping watch of Kitty, that's all the only thing they've been telling me is that somehow they vanished, but I'm not entirely sure if that holds up, because that just doesn't make any sense.
It really doesn't. For people that are trained under you, especially under you, and I know I've checked personally of their training progress. My guards are more incompetent for some reason.
Perhaps we should think about this on a little bit of a different note.
How did they even manage to get past the guards? They're guarding all the gates.
That's what I was hoping you would try to help me find out.
I've already sent Marcus. Marcus met up with me when I was on the way here. I told him to find out for me. So if they find something, that's probably what's going to happen. God fucking damn it, Justin. I was gone for 2 days.
I know. I'm not too fond of it myself. The only thing I can really think about is the fact that your kids somehow bypassed smart guards, considering the fact that you are Athena.
I wouldn't be surprised if they managed to gain some premise of my abilities. Again, wisdom is such a dangerous weapon, especially in the hands of children. Where's that guard? You don't mind if we use your place, do you?
If you're gonna do it on my land, at least let me be there.
By all means, be on mine. Which one is the one that was in charge here? Alright, you come with me. You fucking look for Marcus and find out what happened. I need to talk to you in private. You, Royal Guard. Alright. Alright, this spot's more private. This is okay. Stand there real quick. Stand there real quick. Just. Imbecile. You're a fucking imbecile. You had one job. Apologies for littering on your land. Had to be done.
You do realize that if a lot of people find out about this, they're not gonna be too fond with it, right?
That's why I made sure that it was in private.
I'll have my men clean up that.
tell them some idiot decided to litter on your land. We have to go find Marcus.
Hopefully he's found something.
I'm trying to calm myself down because my Godborn eyes are showing. Most likely.
You. We have a little bit of an accident over by the river. Make sure to clean up everything and dispose of it. That's an order. That should take care of it.
There he is. Did you find out anything? Please tell me you're more competent than these fucking guards. Today. I don't need
I'm
this
not
today.
idiot. I found something.
What? What did you find?
A hole.
Show me.
Realize that no one has seen her. It must have not been through one of the paths here, so it has been through the forest where there are not many guards. And that's when I came across a small wooden bridge. I found a little trail leading to a broken wall. Looks like it was broken in from the inside, so I suggest.
So somehow
That
they
wasn't a
managed to
break-in.
sneak in without anybody seeing anything. Sneak
Wouldn't
out,
necessarily
rather.
say-
Sneak out,
Yeah,
rather.
that seems.
How did they even know about this part?
It's not too hard to find if I do say so myself.
Right here.
God fucking damn it.
For the way it is.
The breach.
Ow!
What was that?
Just another one of those creepy crawlies. I'll fix that later.
God damn it.
Shit.
Alright, so this takes care of the where, but that doesn't explain how.
Where are they headed to?
From
What's
my
the-
understanding,
what's the nearest
and
colony?
From a map,
What's the nearest colony to Haven?
let me take a look. I do have a map here.
Damn it.
According to this map right here, the next geographical location in terms of colony bases is France.
Oh, great. President Nova. Of course. I swear to God, if she had anything to do with this, I'll make sure to...
We don't know that for sure. I think what we need to figure out is how they slipped past all these guards. It's not exactly easy to do so.
God damn it. They could have found... How did they even find out about this? The back of here is the weak spot. Only people like you and me should know about this.
Well, this place isn't exactly guarded that well, which that's gonna change, obviously.
Yes. Somebody needs to be patrolling this area now. Let's find somebody to block this hole, god damn it. We're gonna have a problem because of this breach.
I will do so. And you know I will.
I have to go do more Pandora's work. Marcus, you find out why nobody saw anything.
Why'd you? It's Nate.
Nate, whatever. Okay, find out what happened here. Please be competent enough for this job. I am not in the mood for sarcasm.
Trust me, I'm not either. I'll do my best.
Find out why nobody saw anything. I have to do Pandora's Law. You are now in charge. Got that? Make sure this doesn't happen again. Are you coming with me or are you staying here?
Well, I already have my men patrolling the area. I can already sign executive orders on my behalf, so I'm sure they know what to do.
Alright. Well, you're coming with me. That part's blocked, so they couldn't could have gone in and out of there. That's probably why they figured the back was. We're going
You
to
don't
have
suppose they use some sort of form of magic for this, right?
Possibly. They are my kids. I wouldn't be surprised if they gained my strategic prowess in some shape or form. Do you mind if you could drive the boat to what was that land's name? It's the one owned by that Demi fellow. I need
Druid's
to
Leaf?
yes, that one. I need to calm down. You don't suppose you have any theories about why this happened, do you?
The only thing I can tell you is that I did have a conversation with your daughter before this happened. I'm not exactly sure if anything they said to me would somehow hint to this happening. I did meet another interesting person, though, but I don't think they have any chance of being suspicious, considering the fact that they gave me valuable information about the rebels.
She's been on lockdown for a while because of the war. I had to put her on lockdown. How could she have known about the back part?
I'm well aware.
Kitty's not necessarily the nosy type for her to know about this.
The only thing I can tell you is that when I talked to her, she seemed very nervous about staying. I tried my best to convince. I can only tell you from what she told me. All right. We mostly talked about myself because I had a moment to reflect about some decisions I've made, and well, I called myself a monster in front of her, and well, she didn't seem to agree with that. But in terms of how she felt about staying there, she wasn't exactly keen on it, from what I could tell. Perhaps because of everything that is going on right now.
We'll deal with it later. We'll just deal with it later.
Are you sure you're in the right mindset to be doing work right now?
Yes. I can't necessarily stop. Because the last time I did, paperwork started piling up twice as fast.
That's why you have a console for that.
Yes, and that's the thing. I've already split up mildly. You know I like to do things by myself. It's a habit.
Well, sometimes you gotta take what's given to you.
Hmm.
The position you hold is a very, very big responsibility, and I told you that when you got elected.
Of course.
But I
was
also
prepared
told
for it.
you... Yes. But I told you as well that you have people who are working with you. You might as well start using them at this rate.
Well, considering the fact that I have no more children with me, might as well. I've got nothing better to do.
Listen, it doesn't matter how much of the stretch of the earth we have to go, we will find them. And I told you that I would find them.
Of course, we might
And
have
well,
to check the nearest colony then.
Of course.
It's the only strategically, and if my kids are or have gained some sort of semblance of my own ability, that means that they, strategically speaking, they would go for the nearest base for safety. Because they can't travel that far because of all the creatures that are roaming around. It's way too dangerous. They should know this. So France would be the most sound place to go first. So we might have to pay a visit to President Nova about it.
You think she's really that gullible enough to take in your kids, knowing the fact and the circumstances?
I wouldn't be surprised. People who have a grudge against me usually would do these kinds of things. swear to God, if she had anything to do with this, she's going to be locked up in a nice, cozy cell.
Well, that's possibly a fate worse than death.
You know the kind of strategical advantage people would have for ransom or having my kids as their bargaining chip.
I don't even think the insurgency is dumb enough to do something like that, but at the same time, they lit fire to an end, so I wouldn't put it off the table.
Anyways, I'm calm now. Get in the back.
We're gonna find them, Yuki. You know we are. We have the numbers, and they don't. Even then, I'm pretty sure your kids are smart enough not to join a rebellion group. Personally, in my opinion, I don't even think this has anything to do with the insurgency.
Oh, what makes you say that?
It just doesn't feel right. I talked to Kitty, I talked to Angel, I talked to Noi. They don't seem like the kind of people that would just run off and join a group that's set fire to everything.
That is true. It doesn't make any strategical sense, and logic-wise, it doesn't fit. So it's either somebody helped them out, or they managed to find out about that part by themselves, which I'm most likely going to guess somebody did help them, because Kitty didn't even know about that weak point of the wall. Only you, me, and some guards.
Well, we're gonna fix that, alright? But for now, let's get to business. Well, this place has certainly changed.
Ah, yes, of course. It's a lot
Look
more
at that.
wheat.
Don't suppose Mom would love this place now, would she?
You know, Mom, nature is always a thing with her. Where's the owner of this place?
Somewhere around here.
Ah, and she knew about this too. Guard, find them. I'm not doing this. They.
Here, come on. While they're looking around, we might as well look around ourselves.
You have a few villagers here.
Looks like they're starting to go into colonization.
Did you know that this fellow just gave me a flower the other day?
Ooh.
The person who owned this place. She was with your daughter.
Really? I'm assuming Soul?
Yeah. She was a supplier apparently for Soul's flower shop. Sorry, the other day she gave me one flower.
How do you feel about that?
It's something, I guess. Very surprising considering what most people's comments are about me. Didn't think anyone would have the balls to do that. But, you know, I can respect a little bit form of bravery. Oh, there she is. Are you going to sit down there and look pretty, or are you going to greet me properly? What is she doing? Just stay. It took you a while to respond. Are you
sorry,
going?
I was dozing out.
Okay. Well, if you didn't, there you go. Where's your Pandora's Law chess?
This way.
And please, for the love of God, tell me you're prepared for this.
As best I can.
Check the chest.
Why, of course, I'm gonna have to anyways. This is my field anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so... Bender's Law tax collecting. Druid's Leaf. Their industry is second to the first agriculture, which the first one is Orlade, which... Very impressive how you've added a lot of wheat fields. We'll say that.
Well,
Thank you.
wheat is very essential.
Wow.
It's utilized for bread, any more form of pastry. It's a good source of food. Especially for war times. It's a lot more easier to transport.
By the gods, take a look at this.
That is an impressive haul.
Wow.
I've been
That is
trying
very
to stay
impressive.
busy.
I can see that. Oh, okay. Well, that one's disappointing. But it's quickly overshadowed by the majority of the 5 chests. Which, by the way...
This is almost full. I don't see a problem with this.
Yes, I don't see a problem with it either. It's actually... When cocoa beans aren't necessarily something that we definitely need. It's only mostly used for cookies and chocolate milk drinks.
Well, yeah, it's not necessarily a resource that's highly sought
I'm more
after.
impressed. I'm more impressed with the melon.
That could feed so many people.
Exactly. We might have to
Very
distribute
well
this to
done.
several colonies. Very well done, yes. And by the way, I forgot to tell you this, but thank you for the flower.
I'm glad that you like it. I'm glad that you like it.
Hmm. I like this one.
What?
Nothing to worry your pretty little mind about, okay? You just keep doing what you're doing. You're doing a good job so far, and props for the massive land expansion. I'm surprised the goddess Demeter hasn't struck you down for expanding the land that way. But she does love her wheat, which is probably why.
Honestly, I feel like her mother wouldn't even dare touch this place. Look at all the wheat. Look at all the farmland.
And she is
I
the
think it's an
goddess,
eye for an eye.
and she is the goddess of harvest as well. So you're doing a fantastic job of avoiding her wrath. It's actually kind of impressive and smart. You even decided to plant a bunch of trees around just to make sure as a precaution. That's very intelligent.
I also donated a lot of the flowers that were grown here to Sol, because I know that she takes better care of them.
Yes, I was with her the other day, remember?
Yes, I remember.
Well, anyways, we should probably go now. If you do need to contact me, and I mean for anything, by the way, feel free to do so. I'm always in Haven.
Alright.
Anyways, let's go. Justin,
Excellent work.
we'll see you in the next one. Oh yeah. Favor for a favor. Give this to her. Tell her it's from me. It's a thank you for the flower. What are you looking at? What are you looking at?
That's a first.
What do you mean it's a first?
I haven't seen you give a flower to someone ever since.
We're not going to talk
Well,
about
it's-
it. I'm simply
Yes, I know.
returning a favor. She gave me a flower, it's only right. Proper courtesy. Why are you smug? Why are you smirking? Get that smug look off your face.
Oh, what? You can smug when Aphrodite comes around me?
It's hilarious.
I guess so.
Besides, I can't really think of... when was the last... think of things like that, I'm technically still married.
Yes, I'm aware of that factor.
Until we find him, that's going to stay that way.
I necessarily can't say anything because, well, me and Cam are no longer a thing, so...
I'm sure. Oh, at the very least, you're both still raising your children. By the way, Soul mentioned something. You might want to listen to this.
What might that be?
Daniel's back in Orlin. Their sentence has been finished.
I was anticipating that, but I also got some information about Danny that I'm not too fond of.
Which is?
Remember how I said that source that I had met with while Kitty
Yes.
was still in Haven? They go by the name Trace, and well, I wouldn't exactly deem them suspicious, because they did give me some interesting information.
Which is?
Well, apparently, according to them, the insurgency has been, well, trying their best to contact Danny about some stuff.
And yours, and are you suspecting that Daniel might be part of the insurgency?
I'm not saying I suspect it. I'm just saying it's... Even after everything that has happened, I don't think he would be... I just
Stupid
don't want to
enough?
believe he's part of... I just don't want to believe he's that gullible enough to join something like that.
Daniel has been one to stick their nose out of their business most of the time. And I'm sure from the last thing that happened to him, I doubt that they would want anything to do with something like that. It's just stupid.
I don't know, it just seems like every single day the people I try to help and the people that I love have to leave.
I'm right here, aren't I? Not everybody has left.
I know. You're
You and
probably the
I-
only person that fucking believes me at this point.
Then you can trust me the most, can't you?
I'm here, right?
Of course.
You saved my life. I practically owe it to you, sis.
A
And even
favor
then,
from
I
you.
wasn't gonna separate myself from you anyways.
Of course. You and I promised
Although
each
Allie
other.
has been quite quiet recently.
She's probably busy. She is technically helping to rebuild Dogeland after the fire.
Yuki, she doesn't even look the same direction as me.
Why would she do that?
I don't know. Maybe just like everybody else, they're starting to see something different. And to them, they think it's a bad thing, but for God's sake, I wish they would see the better in everything.
Same.
It's
But-
the same thing that every single one of my kids have told me. Well, except for Soul. It's the same thing that Cam has told me.
By the way,
And
we're going
I
to.
just can't help but feel this is the same way.
Well, brother, if Allison doesn't really want to participate with us, that's on her. She was always the oddball. She didn't really think the same way we do.
She's been so different ever since the ball. Ever since the
And-
night everything happened.
Well, yes, and then there's also the fact that mother coddled her when she was a baby. So she's got this vision of seeing the world through rose-covered glasses.
Unfortunately, I don't think that's gonna assist her in what we're about to get ourselves into.
Of course. Doesn't necessarily
Seeing
mean that
the
we don't
world
care
like
for
that-
her. Yes, continue. You're making a valid point right now.
I'm just saying, seeing the world through that kind of glass, it's not exactly gonna prevent an arrow from from piercing your body,
Of
or
course.
someone from kidnapping you and torturing you.
I wonder if we have some sort of prevention for that. I'm actually thinking about contacting the researchers about the things that we found at that raid.
Well,
Do you still have that little odd-looking sheep statue that we found in one of the chests?
you mean the Totem of Undying, as they called it?
Yeah. What do we know about it from that villager raid?
Well, from the book that I managed to pick up while we were raiding the mansion, if I remember correctly, the book contained some sort of description of it preventing death. So, for instance, if you were to stab me in the chest, apparently it would revive me right then and there. Or at least that's
would it
what the
now?
description makes out, yeah. But we're not entirely sure if it actually works.
I mean, we could test it out. That's also something.
Who would be willing enough to take an arrow?
You leave that to me. We'll probably visit the researchers soon about it. I'll bring my sample. I don't mind sacrificing mine for the sake of knowledge. For the pursuit of knowledge.
It is very interesting to note, though, that in the mansion we did find several shrines to some gods. You don't suppose we could ask them about it, right?
We could also ask them, but I'd like to take things at a very experimental approach, I guess you would say.
Well, the researchers are always at the mansion if you want to contact them.
I might ask our fellow Marshy.
One of the newer researchers that we got?
Of course. She's young, very capable. She finished building her house the other day, so...
I'm surprised she was able to build all of that during all that chaos, because... according to that guard you took care of, apparently right after Kitty went missing, the entire city of Haven went on lockdown.
That means nobody was supposed to go in and out. I think that's also why the gates close at night now. There's a curfew now at Haven because of the fact that there was an alarm.
Of course, and obviously those gates were tinkered with.
I actually noticed that. Yeah, I actually noticed that they close at night, open at day. Very impressive for the villager that made it that way.
Well, all the supplies that comes with redstone comes from our manufacturer at Lacerda, which we're heading there right now.
Oh yeah, speaking of Lacerda, a report was given to me that they had some sort of breakthrough.
So was I. I've been keeping in contact with Sean, that's his name, and well, I guess he's made some sort of breakthrough, and well, if I'm thinking what I'm thinking, I think this is going to be revolutionary.
It better be. I really want some good news today.
Oh no, trust me, I don't think you've seen the blueprints of what he's creating, but I have.
Can you tell me about it? Even just a little bit.
Well, let's just say, much like Icarus flew too close to the sun, I think we're going to be flying a little level-headed, I'd say.
You've been reading, I see.
That library is wonders.
I mean, partially wrote majority of it. Which, by the way, I should probably be updating the contents of that library.
Alright.
I need to finish up on Apollo. Right.
Alright, considering the fact that it's nighttime, you might want to armor up.
That is true. I didn't even notice that was night.
Night vision does wonders.
Do you want to go first? You have the map. The protection hasn't
Why, of
always
course.
been my forte. And I figured that Ares would want to take a throw at the mobs first.
You know me more than anyone.
You're getting better at that.
Better? I was always this way. Remember father?
He would take you out to train. Yes, I remember.
He taught me everything I know.
Is it far, by the way, from here?
Just a little bit. Nothing like our speed boots can't help us out.
That's true. I wonder if the guard can keep up, though.
Oh, they're right behind you. They were trained for this kind of stuff. You know that, right?
Ah, that's true.
After all, to be in the Royal Guard, you have to be the best of the best.
Of course.
No slacking.
Swanson also made sure of those. I don't think traversing an ocean would be an issue as well, because of the enchantment that I have on my boots. Well, I can make a neat little bridge.
Just making sure they're keeping up.
They look like they are.
You have night vision on your helmet?
Of course. And the fact that the mobs don't hurt me is already telling you that I have undead as an enchantment.
Well, I have it too, but better safe than sorry.
Of course.
Here's something to take your mind off of things. Look up.
Since when was the last time we went stargazing?
It's when we were kids. I remember it so vividly.
I remember racing you through the woods.
It was on that night. It was on that night.
You mean when I... You mean that stormy night? Are you talking about that one?
The rain cleared up afterwards.
When we saw this? I remember that. It's nice to feel the wind in your face. You're having a little too much fun there.
Well, I'm not exactly in the best of mood ever, so this'll do. Look at all of this land. To think there was something here before.
Of course. Hopefully, though, the snakes that were here didn't survive. That would be terrible.
Well, one thing's for certain, those Australian spiders did.
They got bigger.
Thankfully, I don't have arachnophobia anymore. I got over that shit a long time ago.
Well, I mean, when you kill spiders daily, I'm pretty sure...
Well, I don't exactly feel remorse for these creatures when I kill them, because, well, they're creations of the Illagers, if you remember that.
Oh, yes.
They're abominations.
Well, it's a good thing that they don't exist anymore either. It would be such a shame if they were.
Well, according to Uncle Hades, some species have still lived on, but most others went extinct.
That's good to know. At
Speaking
least that's...
of Uncle,
Yeah.
Have you been talking to the gods lately? Just
I
curious.
had talked to Apollo recently.
How's he holding up?
He's fine, though we had to visit. Remember that tree that we found?
Yeah, the giant one?
Yeah, that one. Apparently, it's, his wife. It's a living tree. As in,
I
if you
thought that
touch
tree
it,
had some sort of aura to it.
as in, if you touch the tree, you can legitimately feel a heartbeat, as if it was alive.
Well, what exactly does he want you to do with it?
He wants me to finish the story as payment for that boon that I asked of them. Swanson was with me as well on that day, and I found out something actually. I don't know if I told you this. I found that we have another Godborn. And I distinctly remember that we were told that one of them was close to us. Remember that? We were told that?
You thinking of who I'm thinking of?
Yes. The other person that was with me on that day, and your comment about that, how much he looks like Apollo.
Is
our head
Wyvern.
He's Asclepius.
Asclepius.
Godborn of healing. Explains what
Makes a lot of sense.
explains a lot, doesn't it? And apparently they have something. I don't know if you know about this. You probably do because you talk to them on a regular basis. The Cerberus breath that they produced is actually very difficult to make, and they somehow managed to do it, which was already a clue to me of their lineage.
Cerberus's breath.
It's apparently this liquid that they made. And it's apparently the only one of its kind.
It wouldn't happen to have a reddish and orange tint to it, would it?
Ah, yes, it is.
He showed me that the first time I toured him around the mansion.
Apollo specified what it was.
So you mean to tell me that that specific ingredient is the breath of Cerberus?
Yes. And apparently, it can be used for a lot of things that we can't even possibly know of. And something interesting as well, the underworld is a thing. That the entrance... Well, I think you already know what I'm hinting at. We can visit dear old Uncle Hades. And I have something.
Visiting the Greek underworld?
Yes, and I have something. It was given to me by Apollo. It was a coin. I don't have it on me. I put it in my under chest. If you have one, I could probably show you, but...
Mom and Dad used to carry around these coins before. Well, they weren't exactly American currency, but they were oddly large.
Were they large? Had some sort of emblem on them, like a symbol. Those are
From what I
Grecian
remember, it was
drachmas.
very Grecian.
They're Grecian drachmas. They're the coins that we will use on the way to the underworld. They're the payment for the boatman.
You mean Charon?
Charon, yes. Each coin is a one round trip to the underworld.
And you mean to tell me Apollo's giving you one?
Apollo's given me one. Now, how we're going to get the rest is something I haven't figured out yet, because I would definitely love to bring our researchers there. They're going to need to document these findings.
I might have an idea.
What's your idea?
Maybe I can ask Dad.
You want to ask our father for something like this?
I know for a fact Mom would say no to this, but Dad, he's different. Dad and I are really close, and well, if I asked him for a favor, I'm sure he wouldn't hesitate to give me one.
Well,
or several at that rate.
Yes, we're going to need one Grecian drachma per each person that's coming with us. I know that Swanson is definitely coming with us. I'd love for her to see this kind of thing.
Us in the underworld, does that mean we're gonna have to pass through Tartarus as well?
Of course. Souls of the Damned is going to be around that place.
Again, your library does wonders.
Also, you can thank my brain for that. Still have everything stored up here. It's a library. If you could open it up. It's a library of its own.
Guess it all makes sense now. You always were the smartest one out of us.
Well, there was the smart, the brave, and then there's the kind. Which was Ali. The brave is you. And I was always one. I wasn't really one for fighting and any barbaric tendencies like that. Nor was I the nicest that people could get along with me. I did always have a gift for the books. Probably should have told me a lot back then, but I was just a child.
Honestly, I think you're the smartest one out of all of us anyways.
Well, I did divide my time by reading a lot. Oh god, not those squirts.
Leave them be. Wouldn't want to piss Poseidon off right now.
Huh, there's a village here.
Yep. If we go onto this long bridge here, we should be able to get there.
Alright.
If you're gonna get tired and whatnot, just make sure to tell me. I have a boat on me.
No problem. I've literally had to traverse from Haven to Beantopia. This is nothing.
How are you so much faster?
Oh, the speed on the boots that I have.
What tier is it?
Let me stop real quick. Speed 3.
I only have speed 2.
Then you might want to get...
You weren't lying about that whole knowledge stuff in your brain.
Well, when you had free time, you should try experimenting. It does wonders.
Yeah, perhaps I shouldn't really rely on villagers to make all this stuff. They mean well, but, you know, I want to get the best of the best.
Of course, if you want strong weapons, strong armor, you kind of have to experiment and try to increase it as much as possible. It took a while for me to grind them, because I had to know the combinations. But it works wonders when you know. I could show you after this.
I might just have to take you up on that offer.
Then let Athena bless you, dear Ares, with the power of knowledge.
Is that a thing we can do? Can we give boons?
What, to each other?
I don't know, I'm just curious, considering the fact that we are considered actual gods.
In human shells, yes. I think it's just more on the lines of us. It's more of, remember that motto? An eye for an eye, a favor for a favor.
Of course.
Which is why we always abide by it. And there it is. Is that guard still behind us? I hope they're trying to keep up.
Yeah, they're following behind me. You're really fast.
And we're here.
Honestly, there's one thing right about Athena in the history books. It's to never doubt who they are and what they can learn.
Of course. There's a side effect to it, though. Which I might...
Yeah.
Might be a little bit faster. Where's this person? There's so many farm animals around here.
There they are. Right there.
Let's do that there. Hello, Sean.
Oh.
Hey, Sean. Long time no see.
Ah, yes. Yeah, that's
Do you have your Pandora's Law ready at the same time as well, by the way? Mine as well.
Ah, right. I did not expect this. I will be very honest.
It's
I've
okay.
been-
You have your breakthrough, don't you?
I have some form of breakthrough. It's been a little, like, I've been stressed about all this, you know? It's really,
Was that a prison?
yeah.
What is that, a prison? It's like a prison.
No, that's meant to be the colony.
Oh, that's your colony. It looks like a prison. I wanna
Yeah.
decorate that
Not
nicely.
Well, there's not exactly anything in these chests here.
That's fine. If they
Yeah.
show me the breakthrough, I can possibly surpass this. But next time, you might want to fill in those chests.
Yeah. Well, I have received some breakthroughs. I'm nearly finished with the wings, but as well as that, I've been creating
Wings?
something.
Ah, you
Yeah.
weren't kidding. You weren't kidding when you said it was Icarus. It was like Icarus and, you know, his wings.
I did give you a little hint, sis.
Alright, show me.
Alright, it's in here.
Alright.
Oh.
Stand outside. Only
Right there.
Oh
That's
my
the
god.
plans.
Huh. What are they made of?
Well, what I plan to make them of is possibly something light, kind of to make you go faster. So like leather, possibly add feathers onto it if really needed. But no, yeah. As well as the wings, I've also been creating an underground facility to help with the mass production of these once I
Have you tested
finish
this?
Well, I haven't made them just yet. That still needs to be finished. But I've been working on the underground facility, which can be found if we go back out. We need to go into the colony.
That's a colony?
Yes, like I said, it
Yes.
looks like a prison, doesn't it?
Yeah, obviously I'm not the greatest with architecture, but
I mean, the last time I was here, there was only a couple walls, but you've really outdone yourself, that's for sure.
yeah, so we can just go down here into the sewers,
Oh.
which isn't the greatest, but
It's certainly
it's
dark down
definitely
there.
yeah.
You have a torch.
Not on me now.
Hold on, I think I might have one.
Can you hand me one? It's dark down here.
Yeah,
okay.
sure.
Actually, wait. No, never mind. Hang on. I got a better idea. There we go. I have night vision.
Night
on
vision.
this. Of course.
Always thinking
right.
outside the box.
You can't be
We're
Athena.
gonna have to go
You.
down here.
Alright.
Right. Watch your step there.
So much iron deposits.
Yeah, I haven't
gold,
cleared
too.
all this out, but down here is where the facility is. Well, no, now it's down here anyway. It's very,
How many levels do you have to go
a lot of
through?
levels. It's meant to be more of a secret, but, I mean, considering you lot are, like, very much, leaders of the new world, I mean, you probably should know this. So, I'm just gonna put, like, this little key card thing in.
Huh.
Alright, go for
Very
it.
nice.
You know, this reminds me a lot of Zolan's place.
You've not seen the underground bit. This is only just the ground floor.
You know, if I really didn't travel through Beantopia and Haven, this would very much be a workout for me.
Right, yeah. Not finished at all. There's still a lot more to go.
Wow.
But over there is where most farms will be for so I do all that stuff up here. On the right is where all the machinery will go, so we'll just go this way. As well as that, I am including the storage space down that way here.
It's very hot in here.
It is, yeah. A lot of lava needed, especially for stuff like this. But yeah, this is just a small storage space. That's, again,
What are those
not
pillars
complete.
in the middle?
They're, you see out of those things over there as well, like the pillars? It's very much going to be the same for this. It's just where, like, it's placeholders.
Oh, I see.
Huh.
You're planning to make more of these. Oh, okay.
Yes, yes. Alright. And through there is some other stuff, which is like,
Like what?
it's more it's like more conveyor belts, more stuff needed to, you know, move metals along and stuff. Where it leads into obviously this place.
Would you look at that?
This place is bigger.
It is, yeah.
Hmm.
Again, I mean, through here, I mean, we could probably walk on the conveyor belts for now, because it's, again, it's not even working, because I still need to do all the stuff. But, as you see here, I still need to figure out, like, you know, where this is going to go. But over in that area is where, like I said, the farm's going to be. You can see where all the granite pipes are.
You might want to put railings on this.
Oh,
Somebody
yeah,
falls.
that's... Yeah, but the good thing about falling in is that you're not going to die, because it's going to land in water. It might hurt, but you're not going to die. I've tested
Well,
it
if
out
you
already about
land,
too many times.
well, if you land properly, you might survive without
Oh,
any
yeah,
injury.
probably. But yeah, the granite pipes lead from the sugarcane to the storage room. And the better way to get out of this place, because I've pretty much shown you everything, is through, what is it called? Like a little tunnel I created for myself so I can get in and out very easy, rather than having to go through the keypad doors, you know, over and over again, like...
But won't you have a security
Yes.
issue? What if somebody tries to trespass in here?
They won't, because they won't have the right key card. There's only one.
Honestly, all this effort to get down here, I don't think anybody's really gonna find this place out. Unless someone tells, but we're not gonna do that.
Yeah, I
Obviously.
mean, even if you did tell, they still wouldn't be able to get down here. They don't have the right, you know, access. So let's just go up here and it'll lead back to my little shed house.
There we go. You know the best thing about this outfit, Justin? It's waterproof.
What is it?
It's waterproof.
Yeah, I can say the same thing.
No, we had to traverse through rain, snow, storms. We have to, might as well.
Impressive. Truly impressive.
Well, that's all I've managed to do so far. The wings, like I said, they're nearly complete. I just need to do the final little touches to it. But once I complete them, I'm pretty much going to be able to test them out over in what was going to be the factory, but is going to be turned into the more of the testing grounds. And I've kind of created like this little man-made cave, just like as a little course, so that it helps out with like the, you know, testing out the elytra, how fast it moves, how fast it moves in certain directions, and so on and so forth.
Perhaps this might inspire you then. Do you, how much do you know about the Greek mythology?
I know a fair bit. Not to the extent of you, but I know a fair bit.
Do you know about the underworld?
I know of it, yeah.
Well, we're probably going to try to have an expedition of it when the time comes. Would you like to join us?
You might learn a thing or two.
You might learn a thing or two. Perhaps even find a better material for that elytra over there.
Maybe, yeah.
Alright,
Might even
then.
make a. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be a very interesting experience for sure, going into hell basically. But yeah, I'm willing to go.
Not every single part of it's deemed that way.
Yes, we're probably
you'll
going to
see.
go, but you know, it'll probably be our first instance of us going to Uncle Hades' house. You'll get to meet the actual god of the dead, in his home, rather.
I'll be sure to keep your name on this list because we're gonna get quite a few people to go down there as well.
I would love the researchers and the royal
Okay.
guards to be with us, Justin. And I know they won't necessarily mess with us, but as a precaution, just in case, we'll have the royal guards with us.
Well, we can only hope that they'll let us pass through. I mean, we are of their bloodline.
Of course, yes. And basically, by association, everybody else should be able to pass through nicely, so long as we get to pay the fee. That's a lot.
Why, of course.
fee. That's a lot of coins. We need.
I'll be sure to write down a list of names.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, is that all?
That should be, yeah. I'm doing all the little
Alright.
stuff, but I still need the detective to try and figure out some stuff.
Alright, well, in that case, then just prepare for your next Pandora's Law thing. I won't be nice the next time if you fail.
Yeah, no worries.
Alright, let's go then. Oh, God. What's wrong with this door? There we go. Well, we should probably go back to Haven.
Well, yeah, of course, we got other business to settle.
So much farm animals. Are we sure their produce isn't farmland?
Well, I think they're doing pretty good with what they're doing.
Alright, well, race you.
Oh, that's not fair. Come on.
Hey guys, okay, that's about it for the stream. Yay! We lasted an hour. Yes. Okay. But yeah, thank you so much guys for joining us on this Burwood SMP stream. The next one might be about Nova, or or more about the the underworld or something, but that depends like what's gonna happen next. We'll make sure to plan for it. But anyways guys, thank you so much for joining us on the stream. Did you guys enjoy it? We hope that you did, because we're gonna be doing more of these while the summer's still up, so yeah. Thank you very much guys for joining us. By the way, make sure you hit the follow button, and if you can't have it, by the way, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel, because I'm gonna post the VOD over there. Thank you but yeah guys, thank you guys so much buddy for joining us. This is Yuki Blaze, your favorite blueberry, signing off. Bye.